Hi everyone, welcome back to Manda TME and welcome back to Dagon. So today we're going to be playing the DLC, The Little Glass Bottle. So grab yourself something cozy and let's get into it. I don't know anything about this, so... The Little Glass Bottle is a short 5 to 10 minute adaptation of a short story by Howard Phillips Lovecraft written when he was about 7 years old. Original words and spelling have been kept. All profits from both DLCs are donated to humanitarian aid.
Heave to! There's something floating to the leeward! The speaker was a short, stockily built man whose name was William Jones. He was the captain of a small catboat in which he and a party of men were sailing at the time the story opens.
I like how they even made it look more juvenile.
Aye, aye, sir, answered John Towers, and the boat was brought to a standstill. Captain Jones reached out his hand for the object, which he now discerned to be a glass bottle. "Nothing but a rum flask that the men on the passing boat threw over," he said. But from an impulse of curiosity, he reached out for it. It was a rum flask, and he was about to throw it away when he noticed a piece of paper in it. He pulled it out, and on it read the following. January 1st, 1864. I am John Jones, who writes this letter. My ship is fast sinking with the treasure on board. I am where it is marked on the enclosed chart. Captain Jones turned the sheet over, and the other side was a chart. On the edge were written these words. Dotted lines represent course we took. Towers, said Captain Jones excitedly. Read this. Towers did as he was directed. I think it would pay to go, said Captain Jones. Do you? Just as you say, replied Towers. We'll charter a schooner this very day, said the excited captain. All right, said Towers. So they hired a boat.
We hired a boat.
And started off, governed by the dotted lines of the chart.
This is so cute. Maybe it's not cute, I don't know. Fascination with science. H.P. Lovecraft learned to read at the age of 4. He quickly became interested in exact sciences, especially chemistry. As a 9-year-old, he even started publishing his own amateur magazine, the Scientific Gazette, and sometime later, the series The Chemistry. Around 1900, the future master of horror developed an interest in Antarctica and began writing treatises on expeditions to the continent. This undoubtedly influenced one of his most famous works, At the Mountain of Madness, written 30 years later. As a 12-year-old, Lovecraft discovered astronomy, which he later considered his most moving experience. Realizing the immensity of the cosmos had a huge impact on his worldview and work, laying the foundation for the cosmic horror genre. The majesty of the concept of an expanding universe still makes me shudder in a unique manner. A Confession of Unfaith, 1922. You can read the discovered trivia immediately or go back to them later in the main menu. Turn off displaying trivia if you find that feature distracts you. I like it. So there's also this here.
In 4 weeks, they reached the place where directed.
Anything else?
And the divers went down.
Are we diving too? Oh, we're diving too. Ooh. Grandpa. Whipple Van Buren Phillips, Lovecraft's grandfather, was a very important figure in his life. As the writer said himself, my beloved grandfather became the center of my universe. From selected letters. Van Buren Phillips introduced his grandson to various works of art he brought from his travels, exchanged letters with him, and helped him develop his passions. He largely replaced Lovecraft's dead father. Interestingly, he also cured him of his fear of the dark by encouraging him to walk through a series of dark rooms. Young Howard's grandfather was probably the only family member to tell Lovecraft improvised mystery tales, which undoubtedly influenced his later work. Oh, there are creepy red eyes. I don't like that. Oh.
And came up with an iron bottle. They found in it the following lines scribbled on a piece of brown paper. December 3rd, 1880. Dear Searcher, excuse me for the practical joke I have played on you, but it serves you right to find nothing for your foolish act. Well, it does, said Captain Jones. Go on. However, I will defray your expenses to and from the place you found your bottle. I think it will be $250, so that amount you will find in an iron bottle. I know where you found the bottle, because I put this bottle here, and the iron box. And then found a good place to put the second bottle. Hoping the enclosed money will defray your expenses, some I close. Anonymous.
Oddities. There are a few puzzling elements in the little glass bottle. For example, the number 25, which is not a typo as the amount appears in the text 3 times. It's not entirely clear why Lovecraft decided to write out the number this way, and what he meant by it. While publishers and translators interpret it various ways, our opinion he most likely meant $250. The map used in the game replicates the original version drawn by Lovecraft for the story. Did you notice that the land marked on it was signed as Australia? Simple typo, or maybe young Howard was already creating his own lands and unknown lands in his imagination. It's also puzzling that the dates in the letter in both bottles are almost 17 years apart.
I'd like to kick his head off, said Captain Jones. Here, diver, go and get the $250.
I want to be nosy, though.
In a minute, the diver came up bearing an iron box. Inside it was found $250. It defrayed their expenses. But I hardly think that they will ever go to a mysterious place as directed by a mysterious bottle.
We hoped you enjoyed this little trip into the world of Lovecraft's childhood. We would appreciate if you took a moment to leave feedback and check out our other games and DLCs. Oh, that was cute! Yeah, it was cute. I like that they changed the aesthetic so we got the feel as from his childhood. More quirky than anything. Very fun. Oh, I liked it. Well, I hope there's more of these. This was really sweet. Alrighty, guys. Well, there should be more spooky things coming out soon. In the meantime, please take care.